Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Lewis Bennett and this is my first ever YouTube video. I think I've been wanting to do for quite a long time. I'm going to document as much as I can of my life, be it being employed, being unemployed, auditioning, but I'm also going to try and interview as many people in the industry as I can that I can learn from, and hopefully you can too. I really hope this is a useful resource for a lot of people, and thank you so much for watching. To start, I wanted to talk about what I'm currently doing, which is performing in a show called Choir of Man, and I'm currently on the UK tour. At the moment, I'm performing at the Edinburgh Fringe, but in this video, I'll be talking about my time in Coventry, which was part of the same UK tour. We spent 2.5 months in Coventry performing in the world's largest Spiegel tent.
World's largest Spiegel tent. I mean, we're lucky to do what we do. This is sick.
Which was incredible, and every single day I went in there, I was incredibly grateful, because how could you not be? This sounds so cliche, but honestly, it took my breath away every single time I went in there, and it was just, it was the best. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk about the average day being an actor performing in Choir of Man on the UK tour in Coventry in the world's largest Spiegel tent, because that's a niche that everyone is involved with. When I started my contract in Coventry, my fiance had been in America for quite some time, and due to visas and loads of other complicated things, we weren't able to be with each other because reasons. During my contract in Coventry, we managed to fly her over here. I'm gonna go pick Kelly up from the airport. So excited, my heart feels like it's in my chest, and it's made my life so much better. Being a performer is really difficult when you're in a relationship because you're always going off somewhere. There's always, well, I have to go to this job for 6 months, I have to perform in this different country for a year. And Kelly and I have been quite fortunate that we have been able to perform with each other in a couple of jobs, but a lot of the time, being a performer in a relationship is about being apart. I felt so fortunate that I could have her here with me. She's just made my time so much more enjoyable, and it's been really lovely. And she's still with me here in Edinburgh, and I feel so grateful every day that I can be with someone so amazing. Anyway, before I start getting all mushy, my normal day would wake up. Good morning. I'd have my coffee. It's so hot. I'd go to the gym. I always have had a passion for trying to keep quite fit as I can, at least. With the show that I'm currently performing in, it's quite physically demanding. But every day you're sweating at the end of the show, and so I just quite like to keep on top of my fitness. And then prepare for the show. So the preparation for our show was, we would get to the venue about an hour and a half before the show starts.
Not a bad place to work. I felt like a complete dad saying that.
We would do a 20-minute physical warm-up, and that would be kind of yoga or like a HIIT class or something like that. Then we'd do a 20-minute vocal warm-up. Then we'd have our own time to do some last-minute ironing of our costumes, make sure we're gonna look presentable. Then we would load in the set. So we'd load in the bar, the 2 tables, the big table, piano, and all the mugs and everything. And we got that down to around 7 minutes, I think was our fastest time ever, which actually doesn't mean anything to anyone who isn't involved, but I think it was pretty quick. So we'd load the set in, we would get into mics, and we would have our sound check, and we would sing through a song, we would use all the instruments, make sure they're coming out, check the balance, and then we'd get into costume and get ready to perform. And what's quite nice about Choir of Man is quite different from a lot of other shows in the sense that we're set in a pub, and we have something called a pre-show. We go out one by one, not in a single line, but we slowly trickle out, and we go out into the audience and we just have a beer. We chat to different people in the audience, we invite them up onto the stage, into the pub, and we give them free beer, which everyone loves, so we're already in a good mood. So yeah, it's a really nice introduction into the show. It's just a slow, welcoming, warm atmosphere setting.
What did he say?
That's not a sentence. It sets the atmosphere up nicely for the show we're going to do. And then we performed the show. There were a couple of highlights performing this show in Coventry, one of which was we got to sing with the Soweto Gospel Choir. They came up on our stage. And for those who don't know, the Sweat and Gospel Choir are amazing. They've performed with Beyonce, performed in front of Obama. They are 3-time Grammy Award winners.
And the Grammy goes to...
Honestly incredible. That was such a highlight. And we got to do some other really cool things. We got invited to the Twisted Barrel, which is the brewery which supplied the beer for our show. And we had a photo shoot there, and that was really cool.
What's going on today?
We are at the Twisted Barrel Brewery.
I realised that was for the purpose of camera, so for the whole of that, I'm just like this. Staring at the back of Connor's head, and then I go...
We can tell you're...
A ball.
Not the little quick step. You just gave up.
The second he puts the costume on, he just does the ball.
I want to keep this video quite short, so if I went into detail about every single cool little thing we did, it wouldn't end. And I don't need to do that. I'm going to leave you with a couple of clips of George playing the piano and my cat. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have a lovely day. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps a YouTube channel when I'm starting out, and I appreciate it. See you later.